This is the STEPPIN razor, the art of war. First, as we start, we want to say happy birthday to Young we sit down beside me every week, yeah, except for the other week when I don't know where him go. I know same wife don't know where him did either. But we want to say happy birthday to you, brethren. Yeah. Yes, man, you look pretty in pink. You look pretty in pink. Alright, so who tell you somebody don't wear pink? Let them go on. Brian, come inside, so come look at your brethren in a pink and white. If you want to say anything about him, I'll throw you outside. Yes, happy birthday, man. So if I reach you now, you know what I say it. You know what I say it? No, man, you tell your wife a different thing. Yes, okay. So, yeah, man, we still say happy birthday. Okay. So we're there with you on next Wednesday. And as we usually start out, and I say, boy, every time we left up on a Wednesday, something else happened that take the cake for the week before. I mean, Thursday, you see it? Still in the Wednesday. But it's because I said something when I said last night, you know, that's why I think Wednesday. You know, them I say Jamaican people, no have no, well, them not saying have no creativity, but in terms of entrepreneurship and all them something there. Well, me I tell you, say, one of the greatest things me ever experience when you talk about motivation, entrepreneur, and innovation, me see it happen down a Rebel Salute. The place muddy. People have all your best shoes and all them something there. And me see somebody draw for some scandal bag. We usually sell for like $10 and sell them for $100. Make scandal shoes. Rebel Salute should have a museum and take some pictures, some of them scandal bag over shoes when I see coming out of them mud them. I tell you, man, for somebody really sit down and think that, you know, them fear working at some big executive position, man. I tell you, man, anybody will think up that should have a big job in some bank or somewhere for really. A sweetie man. Yeah, man, for just look on that and say what we is. Me have a scandal bag there. Him don't go so bam, bam, bam. You know how much money he make? You know how much 100, you know how much scandal bag me see? Palm foot down there. Because when I tell me things, it was a water boot, like, you know. But when I realize about me saw it, a scandal bag. Now the next thing, you know, that everybody look on my foot. I never see someone's cell phone like that on my foot yet. I never see that yet, and people say, Muta, you know, they don't know, say the nicest time for walk on ground and when mud in between your toe them, man. That's the nicest feeling, man. They go like the most little picnic. When me a little picnic, man, run up and down in the mud or in the rain. Take off your school shoes and walk out of the gutter, because them time the gutter clean now, because wash out, you know. Well, you have clean gutter again. You don't have no more clean gutter about the place. All when rain fall at Jamaica, now you don't have no clean gutter. But we used to play all boulders in a gutter, all down a gully. When rain just don't fall, we go down the gully, cut some piece of wood and play boulders down in the gully there and all them there. But it's not a problem. People might look at it that way. They don't think that people say, boy, Muta, all part of the stage, me stand up and say, boy, Muta, you want and the mother your foot so clean. I tell you, some people have some things, you know, right, and them have foot too, you know. Them go like say they don't have no foot. Them have foot, you know, and them look, say, oh my, it's like almost like, hey, me have a Chris shoes and me see my boy, they usually have our, when they have our white shoes. And me I say, brethren, you know easy. White shoes. And him now put, if you want to show off him shoes, him now put on another the scandal, you know. I mean, no say all the shoes, I have to show that, you know. I have to show that I get whitening. You know, white, you know, they use so white shoes when you go to school. No, but I want to tell you, the Rebel Salute was a wonderful show, wonderful presentation, lovely. I don't know if it's him pray forget the rain that it had a certain dimension to it. But the rain come and add a next dimension to the whole scheme of the thing, you know. No, me I tell you, man, the rain was not deterrent. The rain was not deterrent at all. But trust me, the entrepreneur movement there with that scandal bag thing for $100. I mean, no say to you, they say $500, they will still buy it, you know. Because the cost of bringing back the shoes to how it was before them come there. Would have been more than 500 a life. Them still have shoemaker in Jamaica? Yeah. Them have shoemaker? Oh. Is it a cost them more than 500 if you carry the shoe, go fix it back? So, yeah man, see me with the brother them out at the airport. One woman said she got bike man $500 US. Because when them say no much for charge, I just say boy 500 at the last $500 US in my bag, take it. And him just put her up on the back of the bike and just carry her go down at the airport. You know how much trip? One man said make 13 trip. 13 trip. And I know easy money, them 13 trip, because everybody want to reach at the airport and the bike man is the only man can go through, Baba and weave through. So, all you hear them talk about Jamaican people, Jamaican this and Jamaican that, and we know what to do. When you can't find nothing to fit you, pick the short fit you. You understand? So, we give thanks for anyone. Lord, if you're out there, you hear me, call me, brethren. Call me, brethren, and tell me how much money you make off of that the scandal bag thing. Believe you me, I have bought scandal bag again. I know scandal bag. That change the name now. Change the name from scandal bag now. But it's a wonderful idea. Tony Rebel, you see that youth there? You should have fined him. Yeah, man, you should have fined him and give him a boot free. Because maybe next year you can make a money off of the scandal bag. You understand? Everybody are going to make them pay extra $500 and give them a bag in the bag. You understand? No, man, it was wonderful, man. It was wonderful. Anyway, so much things to say, so much things to get through, yeah. We say a couple of things to take the news. Well, right now, the big thing now we take the news is that partially them can have St. James. But me have all my little argument for that, because me skeptical certain way and me look on things without any carve and curve. Me not carve out no abstract art. I mean not curve nothing. But it's just ironical that I hear most Jamaican people that say why them never curfew St. James, or why them never say the soca thing, so thing, why them never put it in the whole parish. And if them really be true to themselves, that's why politicians now and me can't, it's normal being like me and you, but you see when them take on this thing of being politician, it start get away. Because I know without a doubt, said those people, the Prime Minister and him friend them, the Minister of Social Security, National Security, and Social Security, Minister of National Security, who has now become the Commissioner of Police. May I say, them sit down and say, look now, the people them is complaining about the crime in Jamaica. We need to do something. Somebody come up with this idea about so-so, right? And them say, all right, make we examine and find the most volatile area with crime. Somebody come up and tell them Mount CLM. I saw it going on. And not twist around nothing, Them sit down and organize it that way. Mount CLM. So here what we're going to do. We're going to go in a Mount CLM, and when we do what we're supposed to do, the crime going to depreciate. Them go at the place where the least amount of crime is there in a St. James. Because right now, they feel them find 5 guns on there. You understand? And them dead there for 4 months now. Meanwhile, them dead there. The areas round them are problems, But the Prime Minister still insists. Say the so-so work. Till them go in a Denham town. No, the people them, if the Prime Minister did not listen to the people them, not them little technocrats them, him people them, when them say, brethren, and the Mount Salem you should have go, a Flanker you should have go, a Clarendon you should have go. Because that's what the people them are ball out, But no, them say, all right. So when them go in there now, and the people them love them up now, here the Prime Minister come out again, that's why I know say that you there. Trust me, hey, Prime Minister, I could have been your father, brethren. And I tell you, say, you need for me personally, I tell you the truth, me personally, me that I want anybody who know the Prime Minister to tell him, say, Muta said this. We want to get a Toyota Corolla, ordinary car, a white car and tint it. And me and the Prime Minister, me personally driving there with the Prime Minister, and go show him some place in Jamaica where maybe him hear about what him don't even know. And me will sit down in there and guide him and say, you see that road there? That older there, how much years now, and about 10 years now, them have put things and can't go. He said, down there, so. You understand? Me could have tell him, say, drive, go in a flanker. Me could have tell him to go in a, Norwood, all these places. But somebody tell him up there now. But instead of them admit that the thing not working, hear them now. Well, you know, now the people them can sleep with them door open. I am calling upon all the people them in Montego Bay to move to Mount CLM. The people in Montego Bay should have moved to Mount CLM because up there so is heaven and the other place them in hell. So you think you're living in heaven, but it's really hell. And them not admitting to the thing that it never work. So the people them are ball more and more now. The private sector now come in now and say, look, you're Prime Minister, you have to do something quick. Meanwhile, tourism gone sky high. 4 million. The more murder, the more tourists them are come to Jamaica. You say, what the hell is going on? But here we know. In the week, yeah, some man back up a car upon the roundabout going into the airport and kill a brother. Up on the top road, them back up a next man and kill a next man. You know, so what them do today? Them have curfew in a St. James. No, I think in my head a long time, the Jamaican people are ball out and I say, you must curfew St. James. Them say them don't have the resources, them don't have this, them don't have that. You depend on the highway you come down, you know. You ever see some move where you come out of Iraq? Them have some big tanker. I mean, no say even if you throw a grenade in them tanker there, nothing happen to them tanker there. I don't know where them get it from. Must see Israel. Some big tanker, you know, Rasta. It look like some monster come down the highway, you know. I mean, I tell you, a whole heap of them come down the highway. So I say now, oh, all of a sudden, what took place since the people them are ball out, so the soca thing now work? What took place now till now? That them just now decide, say, them are going to move in Pan St. James. What happened? I'm a man, my brains go round the world and go round the world. You know, me I say, it's because it's near to the airport. It's the airport them worrying about, you know. You think them worry about the people them in Norwood and the people them down in Montego Bay? At the airport them worry about and them little tourism business. So the tourism thing. And then now the American them now give out an advisory that make it more now, you know. America step in, you know, and say, look here now. This crime thing I get away now, you know. I call and citizens them say, watch certain areas and watch certain areas. And now the man them go kill somebody right at the entrance at the airport. Where tourists are come to, you can imagine tourists are come to one big bus. A man a fire shot long there, so. What an embarrassment that should be. So you them don't know. Them go sit down again, you know. Them go sit down again. That's why I tell you, say, me can't. Politicians is normal people, you know. But you see when them come like turn politician, oh gosh, man. And somebody go ask them, why is it that them just choose to go down there? You know what I'm going to tell you? Say, oh, not just choose to go down there, you know. You know, see, the people them are bad for them do that long time, and them never do it. You know how much people dead since the people them are bad for that till now. In a 4 or 5 months, when the people them are bad, you know what people dead in a St. James. You have people who are dead up to now, them not find them, you know. For last year we are talking about, you know. You think we are talking about 1,500 people dead. You think some of that dead? Them not find the people them are dead yet. You understand? So me don't know where gonna happen. Me don't know where gonna happen. If you have some little, if you have people who keep saying things and know that the thing don't go so, and start accepting the thing go so, even though it not go so. Them take a survey and them say politicians more than any other group of people, is the people them will tell lie and start accept it as truth in themselves. Them start believe the lie what them say, you know. If you start something wrong, it can't get right at the bottom, you know. And I say it already, you know, mathematics don't work that way there. You can't start an equation with a wrong calculation and then end up with it right. And my daughter showed me that, you know. Mathematically, she showed me that. I mean, I agree with it because she showed me it practical. You can't start to say 1 plus 10 equal 40. And then now you start multiply and divide that way then and get the right answer. It can't work that way there. So them start out the thing wrong and before them accept, say, look here, make a wheel and come again. Them are going like say it's a continuation of the source now, them are going to happen and curve. Wicked set of people, click the button. Yes. Okay.
ABC Electrical Sales, total source for building materials. Delta, Eagle, Cutler Hammer, Westinghouse, steel, cement, and much more. Plus free delivery island-wide. 754-371-425.
The time by ABC Electrical is?
Yeah, the time is 28 minutes past 2 o'clock. We're in a crisis in Jamaica. This man has sit down in the hotel and I watch the prayer breakfast. Every year, this is what them do. Praying to the Lord, praying to the Lord. Now, if you feel say prayer can't work, you know, please pray. Rub out your knee. Go down upon it and pray if you feel say that can't help. I am one of those people who don't feel say prayer going to help this situation. It's human intervention I work with, you know, not divine intervention. And I know countries where they have worse situations than this and come out of it. Because them put certain human intervention in place. Apparently these people don't know what to do. I mean, people that call say want more young blood and other thing, want more young blood. The young blood apparently never experienced certain things, so them don't know exactly how to deal with the thing. And them have some little people around them, technocrats and all these people, where don't want to push the thing more than how them know say it's supposed to push. Because them things are easy, it's easy. Still, me I said easy, but you see the constraint of them political ideology and the constraint of them democratic ideas and being near to America and all these things, it don't allow them to really do what is necessary sometimes for really put the thing under wraps. Because it can't go under wraps. Why a man that feels it can't go under wraps? It can't. I mean, you have people that you have civil war where thousands of people dead. And right now you have countries where it's the most stable places you can be. I mean, you know, say 20 years ago, people that kill people left and right and don't have a place to bury people. You understand? Where people used to ball out about Africa this and Africa that. Yet still the people them get over certain things. So it's not like say we can't get over it, you know. But as me I say, I'm going to say it last week, it come like we are dealing with some castrated people. Yes, some people where, trust me, it's not only circumcision. It's all female circumcision involved in it too. So we need some people who can work out the thing and just realize, because what you know, America have an advisory against Jamaica. My brethren, him go so bam, Dominican Prime Minister, the Republic of Dominic Prime Minister come here. Them know we are going over there, so, but you know, here them make no big alabaloo over it. Bam, Donald Trump say him go move the embassy, American embassy go to Jerusalem because them are now make Jerusalem be the capital. Them abstain. We was one of the leading inspiration in the Caribbean, or if not the world. This is the country This is the country that gave the world Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the father of Pan-Africanism. Where when you look on the Ghanaian flag, you see Marcus Garvey, black star line, in the flag. Where Nkrumah, the first democratically elected president of Ghana, declared Marcus Garvey. When you look on Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, them tell you about the music of the Rastafari brethren them in Jamaica that help to motivate them. We give the world, if you want to call it a religion, a new cultural expression. Rastafari. There's so much things that we can be thankful for, that we give the world. And now look what is happening. We are no more almost like vanguards in the quest for human dignity and the militancy that is supposed to be Jamaican, the spirit of Jamaica. When we look at St. Vincent, imagine Donald Trump get up and actually threaten anybody who vote for the vote against them. We are stand up on the wall now. We don't vote against him or we don't vote for him. We stand up on the wall and say we not vote. What kind of social militancy? We are depending now. We are going to say, well, right now it's going to hurt we economically and all these things. So we have to say, no, every country will vote according to them conscience based up off of the United Nations Charter. You have to say all of them countries are going to feel the pinch of Donald Trump. And we still don't have to know. No, if you do. No, the American them give out a crime, what them call it, advisory last week. Them say advisory for Jamaica. Well, you want to know. The views expressed on this program is not necessarily the views of IRFM, nor broad what them call it, grow broadcasting. I want the people them, because I will continue to give out this advisory, because the advisory that America give out is not stopped yet. Them don't stop it yet. I want to give out an advisory for Jamaican people who is going to America. This is an advisory to Jamaican people who is going to America.
Are you thinking of relocating somewhere in the States? Make sure you take a look at the 12 worst places to live in the US before you make any decisions about your next home base. 12. St. Louis, Missouri. Over 14% of St. Louis' population is living below the poverty line. Out of 100,000 residents, every year 35.3 are murdered, which ranks it as one of America's most dangerous cities too. 11. Reno, Nevada. Reno was the gambling capital of the US until Las Vegas was developed, and the biggest little city in the world has been in economic decline ever since. Reno experiences nearly 39 annual crimes per 1,000 residents. 10. Modesto, California. Despite being home to the largest winery in the world, the unemployment rate was nearly 13% in 2014. Modesto ranks number 1 in the country for car theft, and out of 200,000 residents, up to 10,000 are reported to be gang members. 9. Oakland, California. The economy in Oakland is strong, with a good median household income. However, home to around 50 gangs and a high violent crime rate, Oakland also suffers from high traffic congestion and poor air quality, 190% worse than the national average. 8. New Orleans, Louisiana. The murder capital of the country also has one of the worst toxic substance records. New Orleans has still not recovered from Hurricane Katrina and was ranked number 2 in America's dirtiest cities. 7. Birmingham, Alabama. 27.3% of residents live below the poverty line. Out of every 100,000 residents, 1,400 are victims of violent crimes due to the prominent drug trade and high poverty rate. 6. Stockton, California. In 2012, the city filed for bankruptcy. Forbes voted Stockton as one of the most dangerous cities in America due to its high crime rates, with over 20,000 violent and property crimes committed last year. 5. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is the largest city on the Mississippi River, with over 20% of its inhabitants living below the poverty line. In Memphis, you stand a 1 in 12 chance of being a victim of crime. 4. New Haven, Connecticut. Home of Yale University, the surrounding areas of New Haven are impoverished and crime-ridden. Nearly 68 crimes occur annually for every 1,000 residents. 3. Cleveland, Ohio. Aside from being one of the most corrupt cities in the country, Cleveland also has harsh weather conditions, with an average of 60 inches of snowfall each year. 2. Detroit, Michigan. The city is suffering from urban decay, with over 32% of residents living below the national poverty line. According to FBI reports, Detroit has the highest rate of violent crime of any city over 200,000. 1. Camden, New Jersey. Camden has been on Forbes' list of America's most miserable cities for years. Riddled with urban decay and political corruption, over 42% of its residents live below the poverty line. It also has 560% more crime than the national average. Where do you think the worst place to live in the US is?
Good afternoon. I am Stephanie Hamilton with the local and international headlines. As security forces swarm St. James, where a state of emergency has been declared, there are reports that 5 people, including 3 teenaged boys, are in police custody and a rifle seized. IRFM News understands that the 3 boys are said to be prime suspects in 2 recent murders in Montego Bay and 3 cases of shooting and wounding. Reports are that shortly after 12:30 p.m. today, members of a joint police and military team went to flank where a 16-year-old and 2 men were arrested. The team then went to Rose Hall, where they carried out a search of a premises, and 2 other boys aged 14 and 15 were held. An AK-47 rifle was seized. The Court of Appeal today dismissed an application brought by former Executive Director of the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, Kerry Brown, who was seeking leave to appeal a Supreme Court ruling concerning his dismissal. In December last year, Supreme Court Judge Kirk Anderson refused Brown's application to challenge his dismissal in the Judicial Review Court on the basis that there was no merit to his case. Last year, September, Brown was given a letter by JADCO's board informing him that he was fired. Brown, who is a public servant, was seconded to JADCO in 2013 from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. Brown contends that it was part of the agreement that he remained a public servant with benefits. Attorney at law Hugh Wildman, who is representing Brown, argued in the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal that the board of JADCO cannot fire him because he is a public officer and is protected under the Constitution. Wildman also argued that there must be due process by the Public Service Commission before a public officer can be fired. The Court of Appeal agreed with the submissions made by lawyers representing JADCO that Brown's status as a public officer was not affected by his dismissal. And in news overseas, 5 people have been killed in storm-related accidents as hurricane-strength winds tear across northern Europe. 3 people died after being hit by falling trees and debris in the Netherlands and 1 in Germany. A second German was killed in a collision where his van was blown onto the wrong side of the road. According to the BBC, Germany's train operator cancelled all long-distance services for the rest of the day. Many regional services were also cancelled. More than 300 flights were cancelled, and the airport said passengers should check their flight status online or contact the airline. Finally, gunmen in Pakistan have shot dead a mother and daughter who were administering polio vaccinations in southwestern city of Quetta. The two females were giving drops to children when two gunmen on a motorcycle opened fire. According to the BBC, Islamist militants oppose vaccination, saying it is a Western conspiracy to sterilize Muslims. Police said that the vaccination team had not been given security, as in the past the police presence had drawn attention to their work. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. You can go online to irfm.net to view the stories. From the IRFM newsroom, I am Stephanie Hamilton.
Why, I tell you, never a dull moment. Why, you look all the people them in a foreign there now who are listening. But I want to remind you, it's 2.7 million in Jamaica. Yeah. And that is the only thing we can do, like you scared. But guess what? It's going to work out. It can't stay so all the while, you know. And them things you know come to make you feel say, boy, all is lost. All can't lose. It no work that way there. Nowhere on earth or under the earth or on top of earth, things stay the same way. Everything must change. You know the song go? The only thing we don't change is the sun will light up the sky and hummingbird fly. But everything else must change. So every situation we find ourselves in, and even though it look weird, sometimes it have to get worse, forget better. Me don't know what the next one, you know, but me have the confidence that the thing nah go stay so all the while. Solutions dead, but we have to go around and come round and go around and come round with some little mad people. We are going like say them is governor or governing the country. And somewhere along the line, it's going to be found out what is it that can solve this thing. And believe you me, it is in the human spirit. We now give up on the human spirit. The divinity must be in the human. That is the only place we can find divinity, in the humanity. And because we lose the humanity, we are searching for divinity outside ourselves continuously. And that is really where we have a problem with the church. Them searching for something outside of the human spirit to solve human problems. We have to find solutions for ourselves as human beings. Because even when we see the planet behave this way, there's no element outside of human being that we call divine. I mean, divinity, you know, a man say, boy, Muta, him not nothing with Muta, you know, because Muta no believe in a God. So him a devil. So I want to suppose I believe in the devil. What would I say? Him not say, but nothing with me because I no believe in the devil. I mean, really? Him know what me no believe in her. And he might tell me now where me is. You know what they must do with the devil? Carry him go to the egg. The world court and try him once and for all and get rid of him. But because we believe in that so much, most Christians, them believe in the devil so much that it override the goodness what them supposed to deal with. And I can't live my life, I believe in a devil. I have no devil when me I say, boy, the devil do this and the devil do that. Because everything when me say do bad for earth, a human being do it. Human being is the only creature upon earth where have a concept of good and bad, and then it make it become something of a supernatural being. When really and truly the good and bad derive from human being existence, and the only divinity that we can speak about realistically is the divinity that exists in humanity. And right now, we lose with humanity and we can't pray back for humanity. We have to find human solutions that will cause us to come forward to our divinity. Then all them countries they were like all Sweden and Switzerland and Norway and Japan and Singapore, all them people they were not believing in no God and all them something there. How come them not have the problems economically, socially or politically or religiously like we? If it was a case of prayer, how come these praying people not reaching the level? Anyway, we'll stop. We have to go in on this one here. We have a person that we want to talk to, and say the next thing we grip the country this week is that fire. The fire, really and truly, I don't know, boy. So much things. But we're going to talk to Mr. Emilio Ibanks relating to this workers' place of safety. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I am doing, man. I am so traumatized that it is not funny.
That is true.
All right. Now, this is on the mouth of everyone. What went wrong at that place? Again, it's not that specific place it happened, but we know about other things like this has happened already. You can just give a little run-up of what went wrong that this thing could happen when we don't experience this before already.
All right. The difference in this particular situation is that this place had actually met the criteria for certification as being fire safe by the Jamaica Fire Brigade. So we now have investigators on the scene trying to find out what happened, because as I said, unlike the first place that this happened with, this place had met the criteria for certification as fire safe. So it's difficult for us to say no what happened until we do an investigation.
So how much days no it happened?
This happened I think this happened Monday morning.
Monday. Today's Thursday.
But then you have to look at the severity of the situation.
Magnitude, yeah.
And the amount of ground that the investigators will have to cover, because in an investigation like this, you sometimes have to get down to the ground level and dig down and try to do some excavation, because you want to find, in essence, if anything is out of place. So if you find a bottle of kerosene, for argument's sake, then you would theorize that this should not be here. So you could say, all right, seeing that kerosene is one of the things that can be used to start a fire.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of lines that you have to start the investigation on. Yeah. So you're looking and testing. Sometimes you have to send things to the forensic lab to find out, if there is anything mixed in a particular way that should not be there, to try and find out if, first of all, it was something that was deliberately set. Otherwise, we have to look at the other elements that could start a fire.
All right, so we have this place where children are kept and things. Is there a time with the fire department where they go and inspect it? And if there's a time, how much time per year them go and inspect this thing?
All right, it depends. And when we go there, normally we inspect all public buildings. By law, we are required to inspect them once per year. You will find some of these facilities, especially facilities like these, that we will go maybe twice, maybe 3 times per year, because what we are trying to do is to get them up to a level of certification where we can, for want of a better term, rest easy to say this place has met the requirement and they are now up to that point where they can be certified. So last year, going by our figures, we have on record 59 of these kinds of facilities across the island.
Okay.
Last year, we would have carried out 65 inspections. So that
and all of them was okay.
We went to some more than once.
So all of them was okay, and you had to go back again and do some adjustment?
No, not all of them are okay. But what we do when we go to a facility, we would walk through the facility with someone that is in a position to effect some amount of changes.
Like
so
an electrician
right there,
also? Like an electrician?
No, man, someone from the facility that can effect changes. So if we see something out of place that can be remedied, easily we'd point out to the person that, listen, rather than having this here, you can do this instead. And then after that, an official report would be sent to the facility to say, when we inspected your facility on this particular date, these were the faults that we found, and these are the recommendations to get your place up to the requirement of the Jamaica Fire Brigade for it to be certified.
All right, so this place, I know this place is like it's one of them long-time building, right, where them really renovate.
Right.
Yeah, so it is a place where how much children is supposed to hold? Like technically, how much children is supposed to hold?
No, I don't have the figures of that. But the thing is, and like I said, the difference in this particular case is that this place had met the criteria. You find that sometimes with some of these buildings, over time they would have retrofitted the buildings, and we always point out to persons, especially when the facilities are of this nature, anything at all that you're doing to the building,
so you
can come and contact us.
So you said that in the space of a year, them retrofit that building?
No, well, I'm not so sure. But again, we have to remember, this place had met the criteria for certification.
So how long ago you did that inspection?
That the last inspection was done late 2016 for this particular facility.
Late 2016.
Coming into 2017. So they were still within that time frame that they had met the criteria.
And you don't know if them, since between that, from line 2016, you don't know if them add a new plug or a new socket or a new switch in the place?
No.
You don't know
we wouldn't know that, no.
And you don't know if a gas cylinder, them have to buy a new stove and put in there, thing like that?
No, because those minor things, we wouldn't be called in by the facility.
Yeah, but it's those
to
minor
come and have
things.
a look, unless they have a genuine
happen.
concern.
But it's those minor things, my brethren. Those minor things cause certain things to happen.
Yeah, man, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that they wouldn't call us in for those minor changes.
Yes.
But the investigation now would point out, God forbid it's something like that.
Yeah.
We would honor those things in the investigation.
So how long in 2016? You have any idea how much far up in 2016 this investigation go on?
No, I don't have the date that it was done.
But
when
February or January though.
Right. When I spoke with the team that did the last inspection of the facility, they assured me that the place was up to par for certification, and they had actually pointed that out to the facility. A letter was sent to the facility, that they are up to par in terms of certification, and encouraging them to keep it up.
Yeah, but if you tell me it says 2016, and it says every year, maybe it override 1 year into 2017, depending on what time in 2016 it did get the pass.
Right. That is true. That is so.
So
I'm not so sure of the time frame in 2016.
Because you have been in January 2016, which I almost make it 2 years now since it not get no inspection.
Mm-hmm.
That not sound funny to you?
It wouldn't be that long though. Because the thing is, once what we do with places like these is that we have them under our radar, so to speak, because for one, it would still be fresh in our minds what took place at Armadale.
Yes.
So facilities of these nature, we give them special preference when it comes to inspections. The inspections are timely, the inspections are very thorough.
Yes.
So if it was, 2016, it would have been probably December 2016. So they would now be up again for another certification.
Right. All right. is there is there a drilling thing going on with the children, them, like you come in and you tell them, say, this is what going to happen in case of an emergency, you must do this, you must do that, you must do this?
Right. What we do is we would go in and train persons who work at the facility how to carry out these drills. After we train them, then we ask them to schedule a drill, and we would come and inspect that drill and point out to them, you know, you did this that way, instead of doing it that way, do it this way. And that would also be a requirement for them to be certified as well.
Right.
The
So
institution must hold these drills, and they must invite us to come and observe the drills.
All right, so I can ask you now, the drilling, the children, them, were survive, how them come out of the house, how them come outside?
From what I've gotten, a lot of the children who came out because of the training that we would have given to the facility, that they would have passed on to the children, a lot of them were ready for that, in so to speak, because they would have gone through regular drills. So they knew beforehand, because one of the things with getting an institution of this nature certified is that persons who live there, they must know that in the event of an emergency, this is what you do. So you'd find that in these facilities, the bigger children would be partially responsible with staff for the smaller ones, or those who can't walk or help themselves that readily.
So
and from what I've gotten, the two that died, that is what they actually died doing.
All right, so the children them that come out, they never get no help with nobody. Them just follow the drilling and come out. Then it's not that people hear them and come inside and help them to come out.
Well, what I've gotten so far is that members of staff had assisted some of them. They had assisted those who would not have been able to help themselves so readily. And some of the younger ones, they would have awakened some of the younger ones and assisted them in getting out of the building, as well as the bigger children would have assisted in that as well.
So how much children come out, Brethren? How much children?
I don't have the exact figure right now, but the two that died, what I know is that they had assisted quite a number of children in getting out of the building.
The two that died?
Yes.
Okay, so which part of the house them find them? Like
one was found to the left front of the building, and the other was found around to the right back of the building.
And the children, they will come out, say, it's help them, did not help them to come out and then get caught in the whole...
And they got caught, right.
And
a lot of the times, you know, what you find in these situations is with all of the quote-unquote, you know, madness that is going on, when you're trying to assist, you're not even sure if you've gotten everybody out. And with the adrenaline pumping and all of that, you're trying and you're ensuring, so you're checking to make sure that everybody is out. And in this particular case, I have no doubt that is what happened to them, and they were just overcome by the smoke.
Yeah, I would say that similar thing like that happening at the Bronx the other day.
Right.
With people not even recognizing the other people that in there and start run out, you know. But even trying to help them get caught tonight too.
That is so true.
All right, so Mr. Ebanks, how long you think the public have to wait now to find out what caused this thing? How long you think we have to wait?
I would say at least maybe another month if we have to send things to the forensic labs. Maybe another month before, because when we do the analysis and we send these things to the government forensic labs, it takes some time for us to get the information back, and then a fulsome report can be done. Another
month.
Yeah.
Wow. And there's no, I mean, this is because of what? Bureaucracy, or this is because
the size of the place,
that is not there to do it.
The size of the place is one of the main things. So when you have investigators going in, first of all, you have to go there as an investigator with a blank slate, an open mind. This can this might very well be a crime scene. It could be arson. It could be electrical base. It could be you mentioned the stove. it could be a number of things that could have started this situation. So you have to go there with an open mind, you have to go there with a blank slate, and you go through and you excavate and you unearth things, you rule out possibilities.
All right, so tell me something. How long before the fire brigade reached at the place that it was burning, how long it take for the fire brigade reach there?
We got the call sometime after midnight, and we were there within 10 minutes. The first unit was on the scene, and we would have responded from 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 stations would have responded to the call.
5 stations? How much fire brigade go along there?
Yeah, man, 5. You mean firefighters?
Yeah.
Each truck would carry on average 10 persons, so you had maybe 60, 70 individuals. Other persons who would have responded to the situation. I know the commissioner was on the scene.
Whoa.
And other individuals would have responded as well. Because when you have a call like this, when you have a situation like this, you get into that mode where we're trying our best to save lives. Mm-hmm. So it's an all-out onslaught to try and save lives, and then we're looking at property afterwards.
Wow. So that means it's a big fire, that man.
It was.
And I mean, like the whole place burned down or what? Tell me.
Like
they have to rebuild from scratch.
It wouldn't be from scratch, but when you have situations like these, we would generally recommend based on probably getting some assistance from the city engineer and those people, because of the length of time that the building was exposed to fire, that it would weaken the building itself.
Yeah.
So in most cases, we would generally recommend that persons not down and below over. All
right. You know why it's so painful to, I guess, Jamaican people? Because we hear it happen before. A fire
that is true.
Where children is held under the custody of the state. Them lose them life already, and so it kind of leave a bitter taste in our mouth for no say it happen again.
That's true.
All right. So even though you don't have nothing to tell you what caused it, I don't want you to speculate about what caused it.
No, I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't do that.
So I want
because this is too sensitive.
What is it? What more? All right, you see things, you investigate the place all the while and different places. What you think that can be put in place to actually even make this thing don't reoccur again? Because there must be a way to do it that it don't reoccur.
You know what? To be honest with you, that is difficult, and let me tell you why. Because of the fact that this place in particular was one that had met the criteria, and we still had a fire there. But what we generally do is that we ask persons who are operating these facilities, because some of these facilities are also, well, when I say private, they are run by NGOs. What we normally point out to these individuals is the importance of complying with all the safety precautions that we point out to them. And for the most part, to be honest with you, a lot of these places, they try to comply with the things that we point out to them, because, I mean, like you said, these are young lives, these are children, and we have to be mindful of that at all times. So we generally get compliance from most of these places.
Yes. Well, I don't know if you'll agree with me still, but I don't believe in an accident, because accident presupposes that there's no one responsible. And I don't know if anything can happen that you can't say, it's like two cars lick down on the road and people say it's an accident. It presupposes that nobody is responsible, but every accident will happen on the road and every place will burn down, there is something that happened that caused it to burn down, and it has to do with human intervention. To me, it's not an accident, because I now presuppose the thing just happened out of the clear blue, so them way there. But that is another argument still. But I want to give thanks. I really appreciate you coming to talk about it because, as I said, it's something where really touch the heart of the people. Them.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I can assure Jamaica, as soon as we are through with the investigations, we will point out what it is that actually.
Give thanks, sir. Give thanks.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah. That is the public relations officer for the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Emilio Ibanks. We're talking about this horrible thing that happened again at Walker's Place of Safety, where 2 children lost their life under the care of the state again. And as Mirosila said about the idea of accident, I don't like when people say it's an accident, because nobody now take responsibility for accident, Sometimes a man use all them phone and the car lick up and say, people run out and say, why is that accident? And the accident means, no, we're not responsible for it. You lick me, I'm come out and I blame one another and say, you did that turn this on, you suppose somebody don't want to take, nobody don't want to take. So your car get mashed up now and you have to go report it to the insurance company and the next one report it to the insurance company and then nobody not take blame for it. Click it. Yeah, we just want the people them know that Mutabaruka and I have no Twitter page about here, So we say somebody I use a page that say @Muta_Baruka. Why so we don't associate with nothing like that. And we ask you for this cease and cease. Do those things. You understand? Or else Goffey, the Minister of Security and Justice, Uncle Panono. You understand? The Twitter page we mark @Muta_Baruka is have nothing to do with me. Yeah, this is a stepping razor, the art of war. So the years who done, the years who done already. I tell you, I go fast. But we still there, I go through the paces, you understand? So, we just talk about the death and thing, and we always show you this and I tell you this, say, meanwhile, I watch the gunman outside the house. We there kill ourselves inside our house. And where we kill ourselves with is in the kitchen. Now, we see the government try a thing where they might say they are going to decrease, they are going to give incentive to companies where say they are going to put less sugar in them, this and them that. But you know, you see the people them now, Jamaican people not have this. First of all, most Jamaican people not busy about the environment. That's the first thing. And you can't say, we use the environment and just haphazardly go on like say, it is not a living thing. But say, Earth is a living thing. Living thing, Earth. The sun is a living thing and the moon is a living thing. And all the planets them that exist is a living thing. The plant them is living things. And how we treat it is how it go and treat we. Now you see food, a whole heap of people use their mouth as the last place to the cemetery in them belly. Because some people use them belly as cemetery, whether them accept it or not. Mostly dead animal. You have people who eat meat every day. Every day. And the vegetable is something where them really resist. Now, may I tell you something? Most of we are kill ourselves slowly but surely. Especially young people. The thing when me love about Rastafari as a youth is that it's not just something I tell you about, say, Haile Selassie and Haile Selassie, but it'll show you a holistic way to live. And one of the holistic way is the food approach and where you put in your structure, according to how we used to call it structure. I don't know of no other group of people who come with a movement. Because we used to think about the Seventh-day Adventists, but really and truly, I don't know. Rastafari really have a thing where it say, how you eat, make your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. That you know, I forgot to take separate medicine. Now, Jamaican people need to understand that anytime you talk about feel eat healthy, expensive, I want to know if the doctor no more expensive. Because if you didn't have a whole heap of money, maybe some of your family members would still be alive. If you didn't eat properly, maybe you would have to find the doctor on a consistent level like how you look for the doctor right now. We need to have an approach on how food go inside our structure and what is it that is happening when the food go in our structure. We need to understand these things, because trust me, the sickness when me see young people have, I keep saying it over and over and over. The sickness when me say some young people have come down with, I can't believe say the mind of them teenager are under 25. What is happening? The food where we are eat is not designed for human consumption. It is designed to eliminate. I mean, look at a thing like prostate cancer, we grab most black people. How come black people have the highest rate of prostate cancer? And in Jamaica, everybody have prostate, but everybody not have prostate cancer. But prostate cancer is something now where most people are having right now. It's a weird thing. Black people never used to have prostate cancer. There's something in the environment, so there's something that we're doing and not doing that is causing this thing to become like a scourge for the people in Jamaica. Breast cancer. Every time you turn on hear somebody there, they say what kill them? Heart attack or cancer. All this thing gets so prevalent and popular. It's like a hit song. But you see, you tell people these things and them are going like say, why me love my pork, You could have go and talk a little more, give me my pork. In them days, you can't afford to think that way there, You can't afford to think that way there. Look at a thing like sugar. Sugar is a drug. And even though people talk about health, but even look at the history of sugar in Jamaica, where a lot of our foreparents came here because of the need for cane sugar and rum by the Europeans. Europeans were addicted to sugar and rum. Africans never have that addiction at all. You hardly say African, me talk about continental African them, are dead from the disease them where we are dead from yes or no. And sugar, the only time you hear people start to be mindful of sugar is when them go to a doctor. And the doctor say, you have to cut down on your sugar intake. That time it gone by the man, it can't go good evening again. Prevent is better than to cure. You have some people, them can't drink juice without you put sugar in there. If you take a juicer, not a blender, a juice, because the most why people put sugar in a juice, it's because them use blender make it. But if you should have buy a juice extractor, for instance, carrot, you're not supposed to really have blend of carrot, because it forces to go sweeten it. But you see, if you put it in a juicer, you get nothing but the juice. But then again, people are going to sweeten it because they get so used to sugar now that Mr. people are squeeze orange juice and I put sugar in it. Mr. people are drink mint tea and I put sugar in it. Bush tea and I put sugar in it. That means that we don't know the taste of the natural thing, we don't know it, Now one thing when Rasta come show me, say, the nearest thing to nature, the nearest possible thing to nature is the best way to have your things. So you don't have to go back through with the sugar thing. And with children, them, I get hyperactive. and this is not just mutata, this is scientifically proven, that sugar creates a certain hyperactivity in our young people. The excess of sugar causes a whole heap of hyperactivity in young people. That is why you can't control certain little baby who is baby run up and down. I see some baby run up and down in the airport that the woman, the parent, them feel embarrassed. Do you want to pick that go on at the airport? And then them start to lick the pick them, sit down and the pick start ball them, lick them and get them shut up. Why you think say when you lick the pick the second time, them go shut up? Remember all the thing, and then they want to go to the toilet. We need to understand this clearly. And we don't need no, I mean, we know me I say it, but I guess when you go to a doctor, you will hear the same thing and then you will believe it. When you having too much sugar in a Jamaica, and it playing havoc upon the system. The system is conforming to sugar, and therefore it creates another imbalance in our thinking and in our well-being. When you're having too much sugar, just simple, too much sugar, everything so have to sweeten, everything. Me remember when me a little picnic, my mother have, first of all, poor people especially, poor people, anytime them have rice and meat, the plate full up of more rice and a little bit of meat. So the starch, because you know it's carbohydrate that now we are got, and plus white rice especially, it are going to transform itself to sugar. So the time when you did eat rice every day, and flour every day, which is white flour most of the time, you never know so it convert in your body and it convert to sugar. Sugar is a death trap. Death trap. As a matter of fact, we shouldn't even eat it because of the devastation it caused to our foreparents during slavery. Where them use with for chop sugar cane. We should have stopped plant sugar in a Jamaica and plant rice. All them sugar field, they should have done rice field. Serious thing about that. Then you could have planted some brown rice or at least have something other than the whole heap of rum and the whole heap of sugar content we're devastating the people. Man, you have to go find, you have to go make laws now, and you have to go do advertisement now to tell the people them they must stop eating sugar. Rasta don't show me that already. Rasta show me that I will never go out of school and never hear an advertisement on radio to know that. Just the mindset. Make you realize about granted sugar is a no-no, and you have other food is a no-no. But the weird thing I go now, the government is not health conscious enough to stop certain things from coming to the island because they come from America and them afraid of America. This government is afraid of America more than any other government we may ever see. Them afraid of America. So anything where America throw over here, so them say, yes, well at least it's going to save us some money. Imagine that. Them are pies going to save us some money so we can take it. Look at the school them. I'm say it every day and I know that some people vex with me. The things them when me see them at sell at school gate for give picnic. It's not desirable. It's a madness. The people them is too overactive, them too hype. Some like the DJ them jump on stage, them and the DJ them too, you know. Them drink so much alcohol and drink so much sugar, you know, that them turn up on light post and jump off and a woman. It's a terrible thing. I don't understand what is going on. And you can't tell people, say, Muta talk about. Look how long I drink sugar. You know, see a man that smoke cigarette. I mean, I smoke cigarette. You know, see a man, him never have no license, you know. Him never have no license. And him a drive for 20 years without license, you know. I said the day when him a go for him license, police stop him. Police stop him. I said, what your license? They said, license. When I go find out, say, at 20 years, him a drive without license. Him salt. When you see my man with that smoke cigarette, you must smoke cigarette for much years and say, look here now, don't tell me nothing. I smoke cigarette from I was like a teenager. And like a more year, the doctor time say, boy, you have lung cancer, you know, what cause it? Well, you see, when you look at your lung, it look like a roast breadfruit when it not peel. Black. And you look at them lip. I like Obama lip. Obama smoke till I trim stop smoke now, make him lip no look so again, but it's when him just come in presidency, the man that smoke, drink, this, that, you know. When I indict him still, you know, but what does I say? That we who know better, and you tell the people them these things, because we are Rasta. People don't want to listen to you, know. You might go a doctor first, and doctor juke him with something and tell you, say, this is that happened to you. And him go pay enough money and say, can't afford it. Them can't afford it. Because them don't tell you, so money can't buy life, you know. For them life, and money I buy for them life, because them can't ship out them family, go to Miami, Florida, and all these places, go get better treatment and come back. When you go down a Jeep, where them call it, Kingston Public Hospital, you sit down there so till you have more cancer, on top of cancer, just right there. So just as a matter of fact, you just go in at the hospital and you start to have cancer. You can't catch cancer by going in the hospital. You know, when you see some people in the hospital now to rat, that's about wait. All them people just sit down there so because them are wait for a doctor. Them don't have no money for going to a private doctor. And when them get the prescription, them can't fulfill the prescription. Why if them didn't know, say, right in them house is where the problem is. You have to look in at your house, look in at your kitchen and say, what is in the kitchen that possibly can cause me to go to the doctor continuously? Or what am I not doing? I mean, I say everybody not susceptible to sickness, you know. I don't care what you don't know what it is, you know. But you see, you have to ease with some of the things them. See, you have to mash down some of the bridge them from, you know, like maybe 4 things in your house will make you get cancer, you know. That you never get cancer, you know, but if you liquid 3 of them, the chances of seeing the length of time where you deal with. Because I see some people that live now, when I see them live till 90 or 100 years, well, I know some never go there, so I say, by the time them people there who are 25 reach my age to rotted, they have to go live on Mars. Yeah, man, because the earth now goes still, the earth going to just gobble up everybody. Terrible thing. Anyway, different subject. As you know, that IRFM have a Lifetime Achievement Award, and this award will be given to Bonuela. We have on the line here, well, I want to say it will be held at Beaumont Beach, the famous Beaumont Beach. I hope people don't know about Beaumont Beach there. You know, Beaumont Beach is where them used to have cross the harbour race. From Beaumont Beach to Gunboat Beach. Gunboat Beach is where them have the devil clear that day, where the whole heap of people them behave terrible upon the road. But them used to have a cross the harbour race. That time the sea was clean. You could have looked down and see the sea and see the bottom of the sea. No, you can't see the bottom out there. Anyway, them used to have people down there like the scatter lights a play. And it was a deep place for a whole heap of entertainment in them days there. Well, I refer to Beaumont Beach to present this award. And this is on the main road going to the airport. When you pass Raytown left, when you pass the beach, the fishing beach there, down at Raytown there, down there where we come from, you drive little on your right. If you come from St. Thomas, it depends on your left after you pass over the power station there. Right, a flour mill, you pass over, you pass the flour mill, come straight, like you got downtown Kingston, it depends on your left. You can't miss it. Anyway, IRFM Lifetime Achievement Award, will be on, what date here? February the 11th. Okay, February the 11th. 2018. And you know, say these things, it accommodates itself on the Africa Forum from 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock. So RFM will be out there from 6 to 10. We have on the line here, Aboriginal mine here, Dennis. Why you them up, you know? Hail Gotti. Hail Got. What? Look like I'm going to use the bathroom. Gotti. All right, Gotti not there, but okay, so we want to talk to Gotti. For those of you who don't know what we are talking about, it's one of the original Gotti, then it's the original, what we call it, Black Euro. Black Euro, it was Don Carlos, Gotti, and Ducky, original Black Euro. Well, we have to talk to him, so pick it. Yes, Gotti, you there?
Yeah, man, Rastafari.
Oh, you reached back to California already?
No, I'm there Florida.
You're in Florida? Okay, wait a man.
Hey, man, I'm doing great. You just don't know family of the life. You have to praise John live every time.
So tell me something. You're coming
Family
for
of
the,
life are the greatest.
yeah, you're coming
Right.
for the lifetime achievement vibes that you're coming for it or what?
Yeah, man, never there feet, never down the feet. I'll come back for that.
All right, you have a relationship here where span years as a member, the original member, the Black Euro.
The founding member of Black Euro, start that.
Are you start Black Euro?
Start that, man.
Okay.
Check the history and see. Come from Town Bones, Bunny and Wheelers and go up and start that, And start carrying back, man, on a Trenchtown there, Look, you should just follow me and carry me guitar.
Okay. So what is your relationship with the Wheelers,
Well, Wheelers farming in my yard,
Okay.
You see me? In a 1932, Drugs lived. That's a Wheelers farm. You see me?
Yeah.
What really happens that we know Jabby from town, from Princess Street, with Carl and Jean and thing. You see me? Trim Daddy and thing. And we know Bob through Nesta through Bonnie now, because Bonnie used to come check them around at Princess Street where we live. You see me? So what really happens that we about this reasonable rent business at Trenchtown and my mother found there, so. But the yard to find is the yard of the great Joe's living at.
Yes.
You must see average, right?
They may know great
So when Joe's been yeah.
Away I say, man, they probably know Joe's, man. You know which argument that Joe's
All
up
right,
at
just go through. All right. You know, Muta, you talk about, what's his name again? Mr. Comrie.
Loxley Comrie.
Comrie from
Boys
yeah,
Town, man.
right,
Yeah.
I'm a head boy that train of Boys Town. Yeah, I'm line shot. We really have that. We're going to live in the share the Joe's living now, right? My sister started record early. You want to know where it is now, but before that, we know Bonnie, Jabby, from town at Princess Street. They were Carl and Jean. You see me?
Yeah.
That's how we get to know Nesta. That's it, Bobby.
Yeah.
Right? So, when Bob used to come look for his more lady, he know no in Trenchtown and nobody ever know him. But him buck up my brother play cricket one day, because my whole family talented, my brother play the World Cup cricket for Canada. You see me? So him buck up some people that cheer on my brother, and I said, but wait, I told him about it no. You see me? Him start visit the yard, mad from Trench, from the street. So the same bunny way like that. And it's like, him get involved with the music, right? But before him get to the music, ball and stone mango tree and ride ski and all them thing there, just become that right away. But really happen to him jam and a solo artist. And Bunny, I go tell Bunny, say, blood and skirt, you know what happen? We go buck up Tony and Joe and God to them, and this time I do now. Music. By them time, them don't do one Judge Nathan Ray Beverly. So Bunny coming out. So we really start as a group now. What did that jam, graduate and do all the way and thing and the but group thing never really start until Bunny come in. Because Bunny make Bob know, make Nesta know, because Bob know nobody at Trenchtown. You know Tata.
Yeah.
No Tata, no know him. And just I alone him know through Bunny. Again, we get him under the music now. And when he find Bunny, say, what? So Bunny come in and we like start Bramley Junior. The whole thing. But as we tell you, Jabby is very, Gummy and car, Bunny was always that. Bunny was always that Trenchtown, man. And Kingston, and you see me? But when message about Peter, so ways like them can't run them chance to the Jabby. If Jabby, they don't nobody can take shit on this, establish, come, the bad bad and things so. Bunny and Star, the stuff it's true. You see me?
Yeah. You ever do a tune with them yet?
Mm-hmm.
You ever do a tune with them yet?
Bunny have a bicycle. Can't do that, no. Think Bunny should go to school himself to that car.
Really, hold on. You get blow up. I don't know what cause the blow up.
I worship them a lot. But them I'm saying, I'm money for me.
All right, hold on, brethren. What may I say now? The sound kind of get fuzzy away. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you want to move from where you're there or whatsoever. Got it?
You hear me clear now?
Eh?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I ask you, if you ever do a tune
Yeah,
with them,
Musa, you can hear me now?
Yeah, me still hear you the same way, but me ask you ever do a tune with them yet?
No, but the record with my sister, and I rehearse a lot of songs with them. From Simmer down, come right down. I rehearse a lot of songs with them, but I never record because them time that where purity is concerned, ganja was that person. Couldn't spend time amongst them to them things against for drive with ganja. But I do a lot of, I rehearse a lot of them songs there with them. But them record with my sister and them sing harmonies for my sister, Sugar One and them thing there. Them have an album named Real as Our Friends, where my sister sing lead and things from, but Sugar One lead. Born for the whole thing when Jabby did them have to cool out. Man didn't want cheese and rare and with Baba play food and Bonnie did them a flow. We get cut off Musa.
No, me I hear you still, but it's fuzzy, you know. It's fuzzy, I don't know what we can do about that, you know, it's fuzzy. Yeah?
It's fuzzy, me know. Well, it's like a while ago, me hear you up there, the same way. Me don't know what from here now, man. You hear me much clearer now?
No, sir, it sounds like you're in some spaceship.
Can you hear?
It sounds like you're in a spaceship.
No. No, man. Let me go outside, Mr. Sir. Like me in a spaceship. So what technical on your side?
I tell you, this 40, Florida. I don't know where I go on. Got it?
It's more now?
No, sir. It's still same way. It's still same way, Bridget.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, me I hear you, but
yeah.
It's not that me not hear you, know, but it sound like, you know, like
I can hear you, but it look like you can't hear me. I don't know what.
Yeah, me I hear you still. Anyway, you gotta tell me about your sister.
Like it a blur up?
You gotta tell me about your sister a while ago with the music when she do she did on a compilation album.
Yeah, my sister recorded them. Them have an album named Real as Our Friends, right?
You know, so we have to go say excuse me.
Yes, snap on the album with them named Real as Our Friends.
Yeah, you know, so we have to go X out that thing here because it now come. Now come over. Take up the phone from over there and talk to him. Yeah, we're sorry about that, you know, because we can't hear it now come through properly. You know, it now come through properly. Sorry about that. About Montego Bay, you know, it come like that different country. You know, yeah, like when you say Montego Bay, you know, it come like, you know, it's a different country. I don't know. I want all the people them are fear down there, but we just hope. Like, we have to just hope. You understand? We have to just hope. Even though we know that it can't stay so all the while, but it's when it happen to you, you know, the intensity of the experience is very traumatic, especially in them time, yeah. It's like you can't think about nothing else. Your whole vibes take up with what is happening, what the possibility of what can happen. And when it happened, what you could do or what you couldn't do. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing, but we're all in this thing together. We have to work it out. We have to work it out. Okay, so here we go. Musically. Because we talk about all the food thing, and that is a big problem, you know. As simple as they take it, you know. How much people dead from, almost 6 people dead last year. We don't even know how much people died from sickness. We know how much people dead from road accident, bike, gunshot. But you know what people dead, maybe more people than where the gun kill, because we are use we mouth as a pathway to death. The cemetery in our belly All these whole heap of dead animal. You know how much dead animal you eat for the whole of your life? All young, you know. We say him at 63. You know how much dead animal will stick on your flesh and become part of your flesh, because them say use what you eat, you know. Not to mention all shamara, you know. See, as a 52-year-old little girl, you know, she's like the amount of dead animal. Watch her face. Got trouble, you know, because we don't know she happy. We don't know she's so happy. And what kind of soup she drink. So where you bring up, girl? Trust me. Where you bring up, girl, today? Tell me. No, what was the food that you eat for the lunch today? Chicken. A live one or a dead one? Half dead. She said half dead. And what else? I couldn't be just chicken, so man. You know, say, when me a little picnic, them say, you must eat the chicken bottom. So I don't know if, when you bring the food, come give her, if it have mostly bottom in it, and less leg. Next time, me go buy the lunch here. Me go buy the lunch here, because me I tell you, I've never seen, maybe it's a new year. She decided to turn over a new leaf. Oh, she decided to turn over a new leaf. What that she say? Draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Tune in later at 8:25 for another chance to win in top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and cash pot draws. Okay, so we're there with you. We're going to play some music here until we get somebody on the line, so we're going to start playing the music. Yes, El.
Muta!
Yes, sir.
What are we? Me famous liar, Miss D and me.
No, hold on. I can tell you something now. I can tell you something now. You're salt now, you know.
Huh?
Me say you're salt.
With what?
What you mean with what?
No, not salt.
You liar, love me half, you know. Me put her up a retainer. Me to put her up a retainer, you know.
No, Muta. Me I go war over she.
No, me and you go war. What you talking about?
No, Muta, you can't. No, that can't work.
Me say, me put her up a retainer.
Listen, Muta.
Me never know there's so much woman. Me never know there's so much woman there, Westmoreland. All have 5 women.
Yeah, those are base celebrities, you know.
Have 5 of them, you know. Me have to tell them, say, me never know there's so much woman there, Westmoreland.
What you mean?
Because Muta, you want always a call from Westmoreland. They make me start believing it's a pure man down there.
No, because remember, Muta, I am the voice of the people in my parish.
Yeah, but me say the voice of many men.
No, we are talking.
No, but listen to me now. Me put her up on retainer.
Yes.
So, me don't know how you're going to manage now. Because if you have a case and me have a case, and my case you have to come deal with.
No, that is no problem, Muta. That is no problem. Because, Muta, she's a very good lawyer, you know, Muta. She's a former judge, you know, Muta.
And she tell us she meet me and all her friends them.
Yeah, because I post a picture on Facebook. And
you post my picture with them. Hold on. You post my picture with them on your Facebook?
Yes, I post it with you and my famous lawyer, Miss Dian Mailer. I post it because she sent it to me.
But I look at thing I know me and you did that you post.
No, but
Muta. Come on, unpost
it. No, but Muta, come on. I see you with my famous lawyer, Miss Dian Mailer. What you expect, Muta?
I expect
Muta, you see him bag and something where you have a match. So I say, my lawyer, hold that? I have to call her. We say, what happened? How your Muta just match like that? I don't like it.
The man I make things become a national problem, you know. What you mean
no, I have to tell her. I tell her honest truth. I tell her the honest truth because when I see the pic, when she sent the pic through WhatsApp, you understand? I can't believe it.
What you mean you can't believe some meet your liar? I say me put her up a retainer. Me put her up a retainer.
So Muta never see her bodyguard?
See her bodyguard?
No, because you know she walk with bodyguard. Probably Berlin far out and port.
So me ask you a question. Hold on. Yo. A 5 woman, one of them is our bodyguard?
I know it's 5 beautiful women.
So may I ask if one of them is our bodyguard?
No.
Oh, she have a man stand up over the corner there, watch everything.
Yes, because you know she don't really
so
go
you
like
come
that.
really not come tell people them to she have bodyguard that they can. You see man like you know.
No, but Muta, a lady like that, you know, Muta, remember, you know, she was one of the head judge in Montego Bay, you know.
Never said nothing, but you tell people them to she have bodyguard over there, so.
Yeah, man. No, she always go with bodyguard and she go with a driver.
I choose she know why she do that.
No, but Muta, you know her line of job.
No, if she did the retainer with me, she shouldn't have no bodyguard.
You know, Muta, you know, she's big in remember the Prime Minister appoint her for big something here in Westmoreland, you know.
I don't know what the Prime Minister do with her, but I tell you, say, I have her parity now.
No Muta. Not that dear Naylor, not my famous lawyer. And Muta, you know that she won the lawyer of the year in Westmoreland.
You look job for the woman for her.
No, she don't need job. Muta, that woman is well all right. Muta, she don't have to work.
Yeah, but we don't need her resume.
Muta, let me tell you about my lawyer. His father was the first mayor for Westmoreland. His father was the first MP, John Miller.
How much hours she sleep at night time?
So she don't want nothing. How
much hours she sleep at night time?
Eh?
How much hours she sleep at night time?
No, Muta, me not tell you.
You give me a resume. I don't want a resume right now.
No, but Muta, me can't believe what you say about you put her upon. No, Muta, you know what, Muta, me not believe this. No, she's supposed to in court because I go by her office today and she was at court.
Ask her if she know the parity now. Ask her if Mutabaruka not put her upon retainer.
Okay,
I call her back next time. No call her back to the door. We can't take it 2 times for the day. Ask her if you can put her upon if you not put her upon retainer.
You say that, Muta, and I'm going to ask her because right now it's very bittersweet for me. Right now, trust me.
Suppose you say yes, that's true. What you going to do?
No, but no, it cannot work. It cannot work. I don't believe that.
Well,
it cannot work. It cannot work with me. You understand? It cannot work, Muta. It cannot work. So, you know what, Muta? Mr. Universe, I'm going to hang up from you. I'm going to call me lawyer now.
So, how many you talk about the other 4 women them?
Oh, no, but she want Miss B, you know, she is the on the Kiwanis club and everything. But Muta, I heard that you're gonna be here. They're gonna invite you down also. I get to understand that to be a guest speaker. My lawyer told me about that.
Me say, go ask her if me not put her on retainer.
Okay, I will.
All right, so me gone now.
No, I'm me a boy because I'm me want to ask her. I know you are gone. I'm me a let you. Right, just so now I come off my ear. Because this can't be true.
5.
This cannot be true.
I'm going to see if you can hang up. 5, 4.
All right, me a hang up.
3, 2. Thank you very much. Oh, I yell her up the way though. And our friend them, you know, and all the ones them who we meet on a rebel salute the other day, yeah? Yes. But I tell you, the woman them pretty. Me say them pretty. Me I tell you, say like, me don't know, me can't say goal. And 5 of them, you know. And me say 5 women down at Westmoreland. Me never know so much woman down at Westmoreland. Believe you me. Me never know so much woman down there, Rasta. Yeah.
Greetings, Zion.
Blessed man. I go a long time I hear you, man. From last year, me know hear your voice. From last year, me know hear your voice, man.
I see the same while I got the year soon done. I just laugh. Listen, first thing we want to do, you know, we haven't done it for a while. We want to do it early up in the 2018. We want to bless up people universally who do not litter and who do not eat flesh.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That we want to talk about.
Yeah, man. How do you mean? I listened to the eye reasoning concerning food, the using of the mouth to dig the grave.
Yes.
And it reminds us of a reasoning we had a few hours ago in Montego Bay with a taxi man, Rastafari taxi man.
What am I saying to you?
And here how the reason starts. His other colleague was reading the Star for the 15th, and it carry an article with rebel salute, you know? And the culinaries and the eatings and things like that. And he stretched the paper forward and he was showing the Rastaman. I was right there in the midst. And the Rastaman started a conversation. And he said that, look, meat is everything. In the context of how we describe meat, meat is everything that have bone and flesh, blood, life, including fish. And I want to say that I agree with him, very much so. You know, that is why I made the sound just now and said people who do not eat flesh, which includes fish. You know, it is very important that we set things straight. Very important. And meat, in the context of how we use it, it should include everything. Everything that you have to kill. Everything that have flesh, that have bone, that have blood. That's the context. And it is very important that we straighten these things. We are giving thanks for people who abstain from other forms of flesh, you know, who find the strength within themselves to abstain from other forms of flesh and claim to be consuming only fish. But as the Rastaman was saying, when no one used the word, the statement and say, I do not eat meat, that's a wrong, and still eating fish, that's a wrong statement, that's a wrong stand. Go and eat what you're eating, but do not say you do not eat meat. Because once you consume flesh of any form, it could be a roach, it could be an ant, it could be a fowl, it could be a donkey, it could be a fish, it could be a bird. You are consuming
flesh.
Yes. You know, the truth is just the truth. And we have to deal with it. You know, I want to thank the eye for continually raising that eating reasoning. Because, you know, in my philosophy, I always say that the first wrong, the very first sin, I think, error, whatever you want to call it, that mankind or human being fall to is eating and drinking wrongly.
Yeah.
We are human beings.
I agree.
And there should be and there is a way that we consume as human beings. And once you stray from that, you know, everything else go in disorder.
Super slope. Give thanks, Bridget.
Yes.
Wrap a move.
Yes, blessed love.
I did.
Give thanks.
Yes, this is the stepping raise over there on the upside, you know. Want to give thanks to Shamara and give thanks to Young. Neil, you know, man? I can't see Neil again at all. Want to give thanks to Miss Petite outside there. Vita coming, you know. Who are coming, believe you me. Don't bother go on like you feel some now come. I come in.
Yes, Muta, what's up?
Step in.
Yes, I. One big up Bolt, you know, for him contribution to the workers' space of state. If the Prime Minister give $1 million Muta, things that are nice for the youth, them. Big him up every time, you know.
All right.
Yeah, I may have a next issue. We want to call upon the relevant authority about the Crossroads Market. What them doing to in the patrol them bigger than, me don't know, the whole Jamaica here. What them are doing we in there? Them nobody now come down there, come and collect. We want somebody from Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation call to make the people them in here know what go on Muta.
I tell you, I see some old chairs so right in front of the Digicel. Where you going to little plaza at Digicel, and I wonder if it's a road I drive on. Or is a riverbed because the old them...
tell you, man, them only come collect every Saturday, them come collect.
Eh?
Not now go and free in there and everybody slung me love with them funny tongue attack. And now go to them, we don't want to know where Kingston and St. Andrew, if them move the market, but we don't know where, we don't know come and collect, they don't fix nowhere. The place are leak like ice, so they don't paint nowhere motor.
But I don't know
I
the place
you can't hear nothing from them down there.
The place is deteriorating and nobody's checking. I don't know.
And nobody's to fix it whatsoever. Then all them are collect with the money there.
I don't know. It's part of the money gone.
I
know say the country, the road system and so on. Anyway, where you see them did fix first. Trust me. Like even in the market, you know what you're talking about.
Motor boy, me I tell you, the poor condition for uptown. All the shopping center brothers me could like we are alive. Them not fix it. What them do? Them not tell me nothing. Them say, how come with a boom blast? That's why you have to save the money. That's why I'm prepared for anything we are going in there.
Yeah.
I like me I tell Muta.
No, I show you talk, man. I show you talk.
I'm going to big up Popcorn, a.k.a. Papi. Every day them chat me with them funny tongue. We love that one day. All right, Muta, blessed.
All right.
Yes.
I just say it nice, man. She said nice, trust me. She said real nice.
Yeah, Father Muta, what going?
Blessed man, what there, you know?
Blessings. Yeah, me take a quick run out of class to give you a call still, so. Like how you do on the food thing, just put a quick point on it. Vegan, how long ago this word they about vegan?
But I brethren, I tell you, say, when I would just start be a vegetarian, I never hear nothing about vegan, you know. Vegan and lacto.
As a youth, I grew up around Rasta, all I know about is vegetarian and...
No, when I just move on grass, I never hear nothing about vegetarian either. Ital I hear about.
Ital.
I know you don't about no vegetarian, Ital me about.
Okay, but even if we hear about Ital growing up, as when vegan, when me look for vegan, you have side. I never eat ribs at the end of my life. And me see them have ribs in a vegan. So
yes, you mean no, the ribs not made from animal.
No, me know.
Soya product.
I know it's soya product, but it's processed food, and that's why killing the people them.
All right, wait, hold on, make us stick up in. Hold on, make us stick up in. You say vegan, you have a thing named lacto-vegetarian, and you have a thing named vegan-vegetarian. Lacto-vegetarian means, you know, milk, maybe cheese, and all these things involved in it. A vegan-vegetarian now is void of all animal product. So them not tell you say it void, them not tell you say it void of fertilizer, you know. Them not tell them say it void of all animal product. Now we who come now and say Ital, we are talking about Ital when not have no pesticide, no fertilizer and all them something. That's why we say Ital.
Yeah, me understand that, but at the end of the day, when me try to come across, this vegan thing too is a twist to it thing, because them feed the people them with a lot of soy, you know. Yeah, they not really say Ital.
Yeah, but what them say Ital and them are Rasta. A Rasta come with that, you know. The argument ain't not reach them. I mean, vegan means say no animal product. Soya is not an animal product.
No, me understand, but it's processed food. Well, as you say, a Rasta come with Ital, which me understand. So, but at the end of the day, the soy is a lot of processing, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, because as well me did I say, me never eat ribs in a animal farm itself.
Yeah, well, them have,
you know, but yet them have you a feed you so them give you a mental shape. Say, okay, you still have meat. You know.
That's why I only man eat chunks, because it reminds them of the meat thing so much that them want to have that mindset. You know, so them have chunks now. I only Rasta say them have cook Ital and cook chunks. You know, chunks can be
Ital. When my brother tell me what they say, I waste my money, you know, to way how me eat. Me tell him say, yo, because me live in Brooklyn. Me say, me rather waste my money, you know, and drop dead a man, you know, than I eat unhealthy and live in a Kings County every day, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so you must say me I waste my money the way how me eat. Me stupid.
Anyway, but as I say,
me go and be stupid. Me I eat the way how I choose to eat. No flesh to my plate, you know.
Yes. And no fingernail in your dumpling.
No, man.
Yeah, you have some woman fingernail drop now, they don't play that now. You think say you eat and you think a bone.
Yeah. Well, because me kind of deal with the healthier part of the thing. Because the other day, me or you call you say, eat rice and them things there still. But which me understand. Well, me only eat like brown rice and quinoa and them thing there, millet, And like in the flour form, me eat a thing then called spell flour. Me not really eat. Me not eat brown, the wheat flour and the white flour, Yeah.
All right, so give thanks.
So blessings upon his strength and the vibe that you give to the people, them,
Yeah, man, eyes is eye.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Yes. Yeah, that we know, so that we have to give the people them, where we know, where we experience more time too. Because sometimes we do things just to experiment with your own self. It's like when I talk about the bird pepper. And I tell you one of them say bird pepper good for cut. Yeah, man, if you rub bird pepper upon a cut, man, it quicker heal. And people gonna say, you mad? Yet still, I talk about from experience. I talk about what people hear, when me hear say, bird pepper good for cut. It's an antibiotic for your cut, and it now burn you like Dettol. Remember when me used to have cut and me I pick my mother throw Dettol upon it, but my ball from thine kingdom come. Thine will be done on earth as it is in the cut. Now me come now say, turmeric good for cut, bird pepper good for cut. But some people now got use the bird pepper neither, because them I say, no, it's a bird pepper, no pepper. Yet them call it a foreign cayenne pepper. And you buy it in powder form, very expensive. Very expensive. So we have to just know that. Where we there, so click it. Yes, STEPPIN razor, yes, ill.
Greetings, Booker.
Blessed man.
Man, give thanks. When I truly give a thanks, man, for staying on this food thing. And that piece that you play, the silence agenda, for the extermination of black. I hope you get a chance to play it again.
Weeks ago, yeah.
And we need to stay upon it, but I mean, now let up. Me I wait for a long time, and I don't mind spending the money, buying the credits and wait this long, because I stay upon it, and I now let up off of it.
Yeah.
I try to tell you, Minister Farrakhan did a piece, and Big Gregory did a piece about food.
Yeah.
You remember that reptilian, Henry Kissinger? He wrote a piece. He wrote a piece that become policy to use food and water as a form of population control. The people who are listening right now globally, go research it. Henry Kissinger, that devil. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so we have to be aware of what is going on, Muta. This is a serious thing. And I know we don't have a lot of time, but I want to touch on quite a few things real quick, Muta. I'm saying that there's a correlation between the food and the violence in Jamaica. There's a whole lot of other things too, right? But Big Gregory did a piece about the research that they did here in the States about them putting manganese in the malt liquor. And he said enough ingestion of manganese will make you kill your mama. Is what I'm saying. So I'm saying that liquor thing, come here listen to Irie, come here subscribe. They are listening to Irie and all of these rum commercial. I have to big up Queen Ifrica. More power to the Queen. To lash out. Because them and Irie and Rebel Salute. Is what I'm saying. Them artists there, I man is an artist, like you, Muta, them not have no backbone. Them not have different truths and rights and social and spiritual and political issue. And some high thing them depend. And them are going to get a judgment. I tell you that right now.
Yeah.
You see what I deal with? That's a big up Queen Ifrica, Irie. And you and Sister Kabu, over the period of time we have to stay upon it, we can't let up. You see me, I said there's something with this drinking and this alcohol. You see me, I deal with fire for all of the artists that will drink alcohol and other drugs. Look what happened to Bojo. Look what happened to Gregory. You see me, I deal with fire for all the artists that will stand up and defend truth and right for the people. Then they're going to get a judgment. I tell you that right now.
Blessed man.
Yes.
We have to move, give thanks. Yes, so as we have said, give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, and then, so we will be back here on Wednesday with the cutting edge. And we hope to have a special guest on the program Wednesday. So, yes, I'll keep it to them cross. We have this guest here. That sister we always wanted to be on the program. We want to heal up Vita from Hungary. We want to heal you up. We're sending message. We done heal up young already. We have played this tune here.